On Valentine's night, Susan finishes her shift at a hospital in a snowy city. Walking home through a quiet alley, she hears gunshots. A badly wounded man collapses near her. It's James Moretti, the most feared mafia leader in the city. Despite knowing the danger, Susan treats his wounds in her small apartment. When James wakes, he realizes she saved his life. Instead of gratitude, he makes a cold calculation. She has seen his face. And people who see him usually don't live long. But something about her innocence stops him. Instead, he makes a brutal deal. Marry him for 30 days or die. The next day, Susan is kidnapped by James' men and taken to his luxurious mansion. James explains his logic. She knows his identity. His enemies would torture her to reach him. Therefore, she must become untouchable. The only way. Marriage to the mafia king. They sign a 30-day contract marriage. Susan refuses emotionally but agrees to survive. Their wedding is small but extravagant. The mafia world now sees Susan as their queen. Susan enters James' dangerous world. She witnesses mafia negotiations, underground deals, brutal violence. Yet James behaves differently toward her. He gives her freedom inside the mansion. He protects her fiercely. Slowly she realizes something shocking. The ruthless mafia king is lonely. Meanwhile, enemies begin targeting Susan to weaken James. As days pass, tension turns into attraction. Moments that change their relationship. James cooking breakfast awkwardly. Susan treating his old scars. Dancing together at a mafia party, James nearly dying protecting her. Susan realizes the truth. James is not evil. He became ruthless to survive betrayal. James' Lieutenant Marco Vitoli betrays him. He kidnaps Susan and sells information to rival gangs. James unleashes his full mafia power. The city becomes a battlefield. After Susan is rescued, the 30-day contract ends. James gives her freedom. For the first time, he shows vulnerability. He tells her, "If you leave, I won't stop you." Susan walks away, but stops. Then returns. She chooses him. Not the mafia king, but the man behind the darkness. The story ends with Susan staying with James, helping reform parts of his empire, becoming the queen of the mafia world. But this time, by choice.
Your strong hand holds my wrist so tight, a whispered word in fading light. Marry me or die. Oh, this tragic love, a tear I cry. Marry me or die beneath